Welcome back to another Legend 3245 video, where we're back with another franchise mode video. This time we're going to be doing the draft in our franchise mode. So, here we go. I'm going to take a little pause to upload it on Discord. Alright, here we go. Welcome back to another franchise mode episode. Today we're going to be doing the draft. And I'm going to need your help in the off season because there's a ton of questions that I am confused about. Okay, so it was a heartbreaker over an episode, last episode. Today we're doing the draft. We're hoping to get some prospects before we have to let go of some players due to cap reasons. So today's a draft. Let's get pumped up for this. Let's start the episode. All right. So the Leafs have the first overall pick. I want to see if I had to give the Leafs a trade. Let's say I wanted to make a trade with the Leafs for the first overall pick. We know that we're not planning to keep Jamie Newendijk, right? 82 overall, $8.6 million contract for another 2 years. I think it would make sense to get rid of Jamie Newendijk because that contract is something that is way too much, along with Amir Halistruck. We can't be paying 17 mil combined to two players who because of morale, have become terrible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hope to offer Jamie Newendike for the first overall pick. Trade rejected there. Hi, Just Chilling. Today we're just doing the draft, so it's a bit of a low-key episode. The question is, who do I trade? I need to trade some people in order to make cap space. I was thinking, let me trade Jamie Newendike, because due to morale, he's become an 82 overall. And Amir Halstruck, because due to morale, he's become an 81. They're both being paid ridiculous contracts. I think we should get rid of them. What would you say? Oh no, the pick simulated. Okay, so the Leafs get the first overall pick, 81 overall, medium elite. They are not taking those contracts for a first overall pick. I mean, I can try it. They have lots of value. I can try it because they have a ton of value, right? Like, let's say I traded Jamie Newendike and Amir Halstruck. Oh, I mean, the Islanders would be over the cap. It's got to be a team that can take on the cap. Oh, great. Florida wants both of them. That means we can easily get it. If they add their Montreal's first and let's say they're first in 2034, what would they say to this? Trade rejected. Okay. How about 2 firsts and a 5th? Trade accepted. All right. So we have traded Amir Halstruck and Jamie Newendike for the 3rd overall pick and another 1st overall pick and some more in order to make cap space. We loved Jamie Newendike. We loved Amir Halstruck. It's a shame what happened to them, but that is an amazing trade in my opinion because they just don't fit anymore with us. All right. That is going to free up a ton of cap space. Now, one more person I'm probably looking to trade is, I know you said Pierre-Luc Dubois, but here's the thing, right? I've had Pierre-Luc Dubois for, I've had him for like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, almost 14 seasons. So I can't get rid of a player that is my captain, who has played with us for 14 years, who actually broke a career high last season with his points. I can't trade him, right? And his contract isn't even that bad. Yeah, he's not getting any younger, but he's a fan favorite. It's like trading Ryan Getzlaf. 2 are people I cannot trade. Those are... So another guy I would look to trade is the 7.6 mil contract now. Again, it's another player that got screwed because of his morale. I think we should capitalize on his value. Well, you know what? Just chilling. The fact of the matter is that in our franchise, so much for us. He's the corner piece of our franchise. He's like Getzlaff for us. So like I can't trade Pierre-Luc Dubois, at least not yet. Once his production drops down, maybe. But at the moment, no. Like just no. So the next guy I want to trade is Morgan Viscoskis. He just doesn't cut it anymore. 80 overall, 6 million. He used to be 87 overall. Let's see a team that wants him. Actually, no. Let's see how much of a pick I can get for him. I'm thinking because he has some decent value, maybe I could get like a. If I viewed the draft class, obviously there's 3 medium elites, but then there's this medium elite guy at number 10, similar to Joe Thornton. And these most likely medium elites, but like I'd rather have the guy who's for sure medium elite. So I want to trade up for the pick to draft Dominique Hamonic at number 10 here. So Colorado, yeah, I'm probably going to turn off Morale for future franchises. Let's see if I can fleece Colorado. The value is on our side. If you give us, I don't know, maybe like a fifth and like a fourth, that's pretty equal value. A third, what do you say? No? Okay. Remove the third. Remove the fourth. Straight up. Trade rejected. Nah, I'm not looking to get 21, honestly. Like, I'm happy with 20. Let's see, though. If I can get a first from Colorado, straight up, then I might have to add in some players. Let me see who I can throw in. Looking at prospects here, players here. It has to be with the guy with value. I wouldn't mind trading a guy like Javon Beckett, but I doubt they have enough value. It's got to be someone with value. Honestly, a guy like Lutonen here, 69 at 20. Actually, Tongay, 66 at 20. I can add him. Would you accept that, Colorado? Yes, you would. Trade accepted. We got rid of the 3 guys we needed to get rid of. And now we can make our picks because I don't think there's anyone else we needed to get rid of in order to make cap space for this year. So now the question is, who do we pick at number 3? Oscar Renfeld, 18, similar to Marcus Naslund. Matthias Hedberg, similar to Patrick Kane. Or Roman Verada, similar to PK Subban. Since we lost forwards, it's tempting to pick up a forward since we've lost many forwards this season, right? So Marcus Naslund, similar to Sniper, or Matthias Hedberg, playmaker. I feel like we're lacking snipers currently because I've had way less snipers than I have of any other player. NHL ready, similar to Marcus Naslund, is very nice. He was in an A+ league, dishing out like 20 points in an A+ league. That's really good. My eye goes to Oscar Renfelt. Who would you take, Slim? Between these three, Varada, Hedberg, and Rensfeldt. Like, you can't go wrong with any of them, but who would you take? Rensfeldt, right? Because, see, we don't need an OFD. Get the winger. Yeah, okay. Oscar Renfelt. 77 overall, medium elite sniper. He's going to be a valuable piece in the future. All right, let's sim picks to try and see. Verada was 79. I expected him to be higher overall. Hedberg, 78 overall. I think we're still happy with our selection. I'm making sure the medium elite guy doesn't go, and he doesn't, which means we get another medium elite right with this pick. Dominique Hamonic, playmaker, similar to Joe Thornton. He's going to be NHL ready in 3 years, but he's medium elite. That is the biggest resource that you can potentially get. This is an obvious pick. 63 overall, medium elite. For sure, gonna take some time to grow, but this guy is gonna be a beast. For sure. Now, hypothetically, if I were to make some more deals to clear out more cap space, honestly, I don't think we need to at this point, because now we're happy with the guys we have. There's really no one we need to cap dump. Like, I like Khalil Lissac, and he's probably the worst contract we have right now. So I think we can roll. And we can just see how it goes. So now it's time for the rest of the draft. So we also have this 14th pick. Let's see who's there. Yuri Vasilev, similar to Jacob Voracek, 2 years, or Noah Harrison, or Mario Payet. Mario Payet is a two-way D, most likely. Norm Harrison, similar to Mike Gartner, 3 years away. Similar to Marc-Edouard Vlasic. Or Yuri Vasilev, similar to Jacob Voracek. Okay, we're going with Norm Harrison, it seems. 66 overall, top 6 medium sniper. I like that. That's a nice pick. We're getting some nice picks to retool the prospects we have in the system. Low elite, 2 years away, or 3 years away, similar to Jacob Voracek. Jacques Lefebvre. That's a bit of a reach. Yeah, I think we go with a low elite here. Devon Lachoff, 2 years away, low elite. Yeah. 68 overall, low elite. All right, that's a pretty good overall for a low elite. He will actually grow. We also have the 28th overall pick because we have a ton of picks. So now we can go. I think we pick up Lefebvre here. We haven't picked up the defenseman he's a DFD. DFDs are always valuable to have. He ended up being a top 6D. That's a bust. That's a bit of a bust right there. Darren Delmas. Ooh, Ludwig Jacobs. Henrik Zetterberg? Alright, that's an obvious pick. 65 overall, top 6, similar to Henrik Zetterberg. That is a nice pick after a bit of a bust. We're also gonna probably at this point we're gonna trade some more players that we don't think are gonna grow. So a guy like, I know Kavanagh is gonna grow, honestly. Like he still has it going. Guy like honestly, I don't think Voutilainen will grow. 72 at 22 is garbage. So I think I'm gonna be trading him. Oh wait, they will have too many skaters, and plus, like, he has too much value for them. So I'm gonna be trading the bust. Top 6D Lefebvre. Give me the second rounder. Nope. Trade rejected. Let me add in some other busts. I always have busts somewhere. Nope, all these guys are pretty good. A guy like Sven Rodin or Javon Baquette are very unlikely to grow. But I don't really want to get rid of them because we'll trade with some other team. Let's make our pick right now. Emilio O'Reilly, similar to Theo Fleury, for top 40. Ryan Ellis, top 9, top 40, maybe. Not really anything jumping away to me, like, right as of the moment. But I think maybe a guy like Hagman, just because he's confirmed, is probably the best pick to make there. Yeah. Top 40, which is not bad. Now we're going to make a deal, and we're going to trade. Voutilainen has too much value for a second rounder. A guy like first of all, obviously the bust. Lefebvre. And then a guy like definitely Brylan. Would that get done? No. No, the 7th Ds, they're good for the AHL. Like, they're good for the AHL. Believe me. But the guy I want to trade is probably a guy like Crowder, 64 at 20. He's probably not going to grow. I can probably get a third as well. Trade accepted. Thank you. Dude, 7th D-mans are fine for the AHL. You only trade away a 7th D if he's not playing in your NHL lineup. Ryan Ellis, no. Zdeno Chara, but 4 years, I'll tell you what, the 4 years ETA always scare me because more often than not, they're actually not top 4D or top 6 or whatever they say. But they're probably the best shot because 3 bars scouted usually means they are what they're telling you. It's just, I mean, this guy is definitely not going to be medium elite right over here. But since he's 3 years away, he's probably going to be top 6. Yeah. That's worth it. Now we sim to our next pick. We're just going to get out of the draft like pretty quick at this point because all the really good players are gone by now. Fitzgerald is a low elite maybe. Silverberg is a top 6. Oh, 2-year ETA. That's really good. Yeah, that is a really nice pick in the late second round. 66 overall, top 6. Rad, I like that pick. Now into the third round. Salvador Schaefer or Hanu Kuiwasto. Ooh, Tony Jarvinen, 3-bar medium elite, 4 years away. That might be worth it for the trade value. He ends up being top 4D anyway, so yeah, that was not what I was expecting there, but still okay pick. Here though, goalies are usually like always what they say they are. So I'm willing to take the goalie, even though we have a lot of goalies in the system, just because it's like free money with the amount of value that goalies have. On to the next pick. We're going to decline that offer. Sven Vigetti, medium elite, 3 years ETA, maybe, but he's age 20 and he's supposed to be an enforcer. I don't believe that he's going to be medium elite. That's probably a bust. 2-bar low elite, 4 years away, 2 AD. 2-bar top 6, 3 years away. That is more of a realistic, okay, top 9. We strike out anyway. But so now we're going to be trading some more guys. A guy like definitely him. And then if we can add like one of these AHL players that are for sure not like growing, then we can probably, yeah, trade accepted. Three-bar low top 6, 2-bar low elite maybe. Oh, 3-bar top 4D, DFD, that's a no-brainer right there. Yeah, that is a no-brainer. That's good trade bait for the future. Now we're just gonna like make our picks real quick through the rest of this draft, because at this point, there's not really much that I will care about missing out on. Low top 6, low top 4D. 2-bar medium elite. It's a goaltender. Goalies always work. Told you. There we go. Next pick is let's see. I never auto draft Slim because I still like want the best prospects I can get potentially. Ooh, it said this guy's a gem. He's another goaltender. Goaltenders always pan out. Hey, we'll take it. And now we have another pick to get another goalie. This is how I cheese the system, Slim. I get plenty of medium elite goaltenders and trade them for first rounders. Hey, where did they go? Let's see. Where were they? Oh yeah, right here. We have the choice of Montoya, who's a right wing, or a goaltender. Again, usually I just go with the goaltenders. Okay. So he's a bust. We're gonna trade him. Fringe starters have no place on this team. There we go, trade accepted. Now we're gonna go for that right wing guy, 2-bar medium elite, 5 years away. Sometimes you get very lucky with these types of players, but usually they don't pan out. Yeah, he didn't pan out. I'm not gonna trade him right now because at this point, almost everything is garbage. I'm just gonna continue on and pretend as if we never drafted that player. Low elite, maybe. Doubt it. Not much scouted in these bottom rounds, of course. He's very unlikely to be low elite again. Now this guy can be low elite, maybe. Yeah, he is. He's a grinder. He's low elite. He'll probably be trade bait, but he is low elite. He has potential. Now we sim to our next pick. We do this show again. Let's see here. Low elite, maybe. At this point, we just go for potential pretty much. So worth the shot. Low top 60. He'll be someone we trade later. And by later, I mean like sometime before next season. Now I'm just going to sort by potential. Ooh, medium elite. 5 years away. Worth a shot. 7th D, we'll trade him. Right? Like at this point in the game, you're just looking for potential. You're just looking for potential. Because anything you get is going to be low overall. So I just like pick these guys up without even thinking about it, and then I trade them later because I know they don't usually pan out. Let's see. Low top 6, all right, that's not bad. Oh, and that's actually the rest of the draft. All right, so we're done with draft. That means we can auto draft the rest because that is all the picks we had. So that's our draft, a pretty good draft, if I would say so myself. And now we are up to the re-sign phase. Ryan Getzlaf. We need to re-sign Ryan Getzlaf. Okay, here we go. We want him to be our associate coach. because Joe Pavelski is our head coach, but we want him to stay, so I'm going to be grossly overpaying him because that's what I need. Some scouts also. This is like the easy stuff. We just like sign them pretty much. Here we go. Bang. Here we go. Bang. And we also have a ton of players we need to actually sign. So now that we've made cap space, the first thing is Marcus Antropov. Now, he wants way too much money. So we're going to be qualifying him. What does Henrik Lundin want? He wants way too much money. So we qualify him. Now, Carl Sloan wants 6 mil. That's actually respectable. What does he want long term? That's actually more respectable long term, but I don't want to sign him quite yet long term. I'll still qualify him just because then I can offer them cheaper, like later. But Joshua Sharma is someone I want to sign, like long term, because I think he can have a nice contract long term. I will still put him as an RFA though, just because it's easier with these guys. Now, a guy like Peterson and Cools, I like them both, so I can bring them both back into the AHL team. They're going to be playing for the AHL team most likely. Adele, we can sign up for the NHL. Rugger, he's 29. I'll release him. 31, release. Eddie will sign. Savage, we can sign him. Will we watch a game? We're probably gonna get to the season eventually this episode, yeah. But it's gonna take a while. Oh, no interest in a two-way contract? Okay, get out of there. Clefbaum. Alright, he wants a two-way contract. I'll take it. Goulet. If you don't want a two-way contract, then you're not going to be signed. This guy's 31 anyway. 29, doesn't want a two-way contract, get out. McIntyre. Oh, apparently I already sent him a contract. Although I don't think I did, but anyway. Release this guy. He can sign in. He can sign on. These are prospects now. They can all... Whoa. 1 mil is too much. These guys are all prospects, so we're definitely signing them. Except for Lieutenant. We're gonna release him. Alright. Yeah, no, we will get to the season later in the episode, probably. I mean, at least that's a plan. if you go to all expiring, I've dealt with everyone that I needed to. Except for goalies, let me address that right now. The only expiring goaltender is Views, apparently. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna sign him, and then we're probably gonna trade him in a sign and trade because he's not gonna make the NHL. Not like that, he won't. All right, let's advance a day, see what everyone has to say. Getzlaf does not want to join unless he gets head coach. Getzlaf, my friend, you're making things tough. I want to keep you. Okay, all these guys are accepting pretty much. I can like basically skip through these guys. Okay, back to contracts. So Eddie and Savage can go bye-bye. Goalies wise, no one is expiring. So the only question is Getzlaf. Okay, but Slim. How do I do that without disrupting everything I have going for me? Right? Like, I can't just fire him. What if I just give him so much money that there's no way he refuses? What do you say, Getzlaf? What do you say? You're the main man. Okay, a scout signs on. No one else. Come on! Not even for $4 million. Getzlaf, you're really selling the bag right now. You're really selling the bag. So, okay, let's say I fired this goalie coach, right? What do I do then? And my battery's running low. Perfect. Just what I wanted. And by that I mean not what I wanted. Okay. So fire assistant, drop the vet, then drop paths. But that will ruin the staff chemistry, Slim. Or at least I think it will. Because it has done that for data in the past. And right now I can't even like have a good angle on my laptop while like watching the comments because my controller is charging right now. I know they have good cam, but the problem Data's videos, right? You've seen the whole coaching carousel thing, right? Like sometimes when you fire a coach and then you rehire him, then it ruins the chemistry, not the actual physical chemistry, but the staff chemistry. And I do love Getzlaff, but I don't know, man. Yeah, I won't fire him. I should have re-signed him during the season, now that I think about it. No, but how? How? I don't, like, I've never done that. And it still ruins the chemistry. But I want to hire Getzlaff. This is a new problem. Look, like, let's say, look, I like Getzlaff, right? I do. I love Getzlaff. I also love Pavelski. Like, what am I supposed to do? And I just dropped my controller. So if I give him what he wants, gotta fire assistant or goalie coach. So you're telling me if I fire this guy, then what? Yeah, I fired the goalie coach. Then what? Then drop the assistant to goalie. Okay, so she becomes a goalie coach. And then what? Then drop Pavs. No, but Pavs is the head coach, man. He's a head coach. I can't have Getzlaff. I can't drop Pavelski to the I can't drop him to the associate coach. No, assistant coach is even worse. Associate is like the direct coach behind the actual coach. Okay, but that ruins things. In this case, it improved staff chemistry. But if I put Pavelski up on the associate coach, then that's going to ruin things. Like, yeah, I want to keep Getzlaf, but if it ruins things, then what's the point? Okay, I'm going to just try what you're saying. So you're saying I go to Pavs and I do this, make him the assistant coach. Okay, Getzlaf is back. Now, what do we do? Okay. So promote Pavs back to head coach. Right? Get Getzlaf. Oh, he automatically goes to associate coach. Nice. All right. Great. It worked. Nice. All right, so we'll have to hire an assistant coach in free agency. But that's nice. We got it sorted out, even though Getzlaf is being paid more than Pavelski, but whatever. All right, we got that sorted out. I think we're ready to go on to free agency. Are we? I think we are. Yeah, we should be, because all expiring, just the RFAs, and then goalies wise, nothing is expiring. All right, so let's move into free agency. All right, here we go. Free agency. So, the names on free agency. Here it is. So, first of all, of course, like my man Antropov is on top, both in terms of overall and in terms of salary that he wants. Obviously, like, I don't think we're going to be picking up many free agents. In fact, we probably won't, because the main priority is just to sign up our players back, right? Here, give me 1 second. I'm gonna like go to the washroom real quick, and then I'll be back in 1 second. All right, I'm back from the washroom. Sign them as in your prospects. Yeah, like I'm not gonna sign them right now though, because remember they're RFAs, which means their price will drop even more. But they're the only guys we want to sign, right? Because the rest of the team we're very happy with. Like, we'll just wait for their price to drop and then sign them in, like, September. That makes the most sense, right? Because, hear me out. We're not going to pay, like, 12 mil for old Matthews or, like, Darlene or, like, Dylan Strome. Right? Like, our prospects are better. They're better. I could show you the whole free agent list if you like. Here, give me 1 second. If you sort by overall, this is the guys by overall. And also the contracts that they want. So, like, you can see, for the most part, I think getting our prospects are the best. Yeah, free agency is kind of pointless right now for me. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking. Because right now, my team is stacked. There's no point in trying to get some free agents. Yeah, not worth it. I agree. I completely agree. So we're going to sim some days, wait for my prospects to become cheaper, right? And then we're going to sign them. All right, so we're going to let's sim up to August, and then let's see what they're asking for. Not accepting any trades right now. If I want to make trades, I'll make them on my own. Ooh, actually though, Yvonne Beckett is someone we don't even want. That might actually be worth it. Because you remember Yvonne Beckett is 78. No, we're not gonna sim to the preseason because we gotta sign our players. But like Yvonne Beckett, he's like 78, 24. I think it might be worth it to accept 2/3 for him, get rid of the 2 mil salary. But like, I don't think I should because he's valuable in the AHL for now. Like, I'll trade him later probably. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think so. Not for 2/3. If I got like a second or something, I would do it, but not for 2/3. Yeah, wait 1 more year. I agree. I agree for that. We'll decline it. And then these are all declines. Decline. Why does so many people want Yvonne Beckett? Decline. 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 Ugh, what is it? What with guys that they want? Alright, here we are in August. Time to check up on our guys, what they want now. Alright, now that's more respectable. That's more respectable. From Antropov. 9 mil, 10 mil for 1 year. I wouldn't mind that. Because as soon as I escalate it to 2 years, he wants so much money. It's not worth it signing him long term at the moment. So that's more reasonable. Same with London, that's reasonable. But I think, oof, that's reasonable. All these guys, especially Joshua Sharma, he's definitely the most respectable out of them. In fact, I think I can sign him to a 5-year deal. No, a 6-year deal worth like 5.5 mil. That would be worth it, I would think. Because Now with some players leaving, Joshua Sharma should be escalated to like second thing, right? He should be escalated to like second line and first line, and he will grow. So that type of contract is worth it, in my opinion. That's a nice contract for him. I'm gonna offer that to him. If you disagree with me, let me know, like right now. Slim, you still with me? Nah, you're good. I agree. All right. I like the offer. I think that's worth it for Joshua Sharma. Now for Carl Sloan and like London and Antropov, I think we can probably wait till September, make their prices drop even more. Like I doubt they're going to be offered by any more teams. So we're going to sim to September and then we're going to decline all of these trades again. Oh no! 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 Carl Sloan has been offered $8 million. No! $8 million for 4 years for Carl Sloan. I thought I could get him cheaper. All right, we gotta match the offer, right? Like, there's no way we're not matching it. Definitely not taking the compensation. There's no point in reminding me in 6 days. Yeah, we're matching that offer. We're not gonna lose him for nothing. Yeah, match it. Yeah. All right, match offer. There we go. Carl Sloan is back. And Joshua Sharma accepts too. And now, oh boy, no, Minnesota. You're kidding me. No, not my best defenseman. 16 million for 7 years? No. What am I supposed to do there? Oh God, now I'm regretting simming to September. Wait, hold on. Are you saying match it for Antropov or like... You're kidding me. I mean, we don't even have the cap space for that. 4 first-round picks. 4 first-round picks. No, I can't let go of my franchise defenseman who just won a James Norris. No. I will make the cap space. Hold on. Let's stop the sim too. Oh, that is a heartbreaker. All right. Who do we trade? Oh, baby. That is a... That is just terrible. Who do we even have? No. 16 million for one defenseman. I don't know if I might... No. What do you mean he is a pylon? He's not a pylon. The man just won a James Norris. He was plus 56. He's a DFD, not an OFD. Don't give me that. He's not a pylon. He is the best. He's a DFD. He won the Norris while being a DFD. He's a DFD. He's not another Krug. But how do I match it? I don't have the cap of someone else. How do I match it? No, I should have never simmed. Trade the Frenchman? Which Frenchman? Charpentier? Dubois? No, he's a captain. And he has arguably the most respectable contract. This is... Alright, I think I'm gonna need... I think, Slim, it's time to ask the rest of the server. It's time to ask the rest of the server. Okay, yeah, but here's the thing. Antropov's been on the team for what, 3 years? 3 years. Dude, what am I... Oh my goodness, this is... Dude, Slim, hear me out, okay? I know in a ideal world, you would trade Pierre-Luc Dubois. but I'm trying to make things at least semi-realistic here. Um, 16 million for any player, it's too much. It's too much, Slim. 16 million. Think about that. I can get 3 players for that same cap. $16 million for one player. It doesn't matter what he is. I wouldn't pay this much for Timo Solanyi. I wouldn't put this much for any player, not even Wayne Gretzky. I wouldn't pay 16 million for Wayne Gretzky. I'm not about to pay 16 million for one defenseman. Like, that's outrageous. You gotta agree with me there. Like, if it was 12 mil, even 13 mil, I would consider it. I would. 16 million on one player. 16 million. No, I'm not dissing Timu. Timu is a great player. What I'm saying is I won't play 16 million for any player. Any. Not even Wayne Gretzky. I'm thinking we take the compensation and we look at which other free agents there are. At this point, there are. Never mind. So we can't fix it with free agents. But oh boy. What if I trade Carl Sloan? Like, let's see my options here. In terms of big contracts. Right now, the biggest contracts on our team is Kako, who I'm not trading. Joshua Schumer has a respectable contract. These contracts aren't too bad. I think maybe if I trade away, I don't know, Carl Sloan, but then that's just taking one problem and creating another problem, right? I don't know what to do. I do have 12 mil. So let's say I trade Carl Sloan, get a forward, and have enough cap space for Charpentier. Antropov. Would you like that? Because I think that's the only option that makes sense. if we are to re-sign Antropov. Otherwise, we let him go. Take the force for first round picks, and I don't know. Slim, what do you think? Slim? Do you think we should trade Kyle Sloan and then make space for Antropov? Yes. Okay. I agree with you. Because I think we can find a better forward for that same price tag. I think we can. But this type of defenseman rarely comes, ever. But at the same time, 16 million, that is a lot of money. I guess one sacrifice to make another. Let's trade away Kyle Sloan. You convinced me, Slim. All right. Let's go to the trade block. Wait, Slim. I'll be right back, okay? Alright, I'm back, Slim. I am back. Sorry about that delay. Okay, so hypothetically, we trade away who is it? Kyle Sloan? Where is he? Oh, here he is. Let's see. So Obviously, we need. Oh, Riley Smith. I forgot about this guy. Oh, that's a beauty of a contract. But I'd be looking more so. It's gotta be someone who's signed up long term for cheap. Ooh, I like this McCollum guy. That would be nice. Yeah, that would be really nice. He's on to a pretty good contract. Let's try McCollum. Rejected. Wait, but that wouldn't really solve the cap issues. It's gotta be someone who's cheaper than that. Actually, wait, isn't Antropos 16 million? So in order to make space for him, we would need another 4 million. That means the max we can get in terms of contract, if we're trading Kyle Sloan, is only actually wait. I just realized. Doesn't London want 9 million? London wants 9 million, right? So what if we trade London instead, keep Sloan, and that would help us do some cap space solving. Or do I, rather than taking the compensation, London is, no, they're the same age, but London wants more money. But like, I still think Antropos' contract is ridiculous. What if we use his trade value, get ourselves a defenseman, and also get ourselves like something else? Because like you gotta remember, 16 million. That is absurd. Like I don't care which player you are. Because we're still contending, right? So we can't take the compensation straight up. Take the compensation. No, like what if I can trade for a star defenseman and get some picks? Because remember, we're not looking for like picks straight up because we're still looking to compete. Hold on. This is frustrating. This is really frustrating. Yeah, that makes sense. And the maximum is 109. Yeah. All right. So now we're thinking along the same lines. We gotta trade Antropov. I'm sorry. We gotta trade Antropov because there just isn't space. There isn't space for him. As a 16 million, we can get pretty much any player with this. So let's see exactly like who. Obviously, we're looking for a defenseman back and then something else. So looking at overall, the Ducks do not have defensemen. They simply don't. Coyotes, they have that one defenseman that I like. Riley Smith. This guy, Ryder Smith, 85 overall, medium elite, age 21, 6 mil contract for 5 years. That's respectable. He is a defensive defenseman too. I like him as an option. And then if we can get like someone else as well, then that would be good. So Arizona is on the wish list for him. Boston, they don't have defensemen. Buffalo don't have defensemen. Calgary don't have defensemen. Carolina don't have defensemen. Blackhawks 11 mil for defenseman is too much. Yeah. Colorado. Pretty much no one. Columbus. No one. Dallas. No one. Detroit. No one. Oilers. Ooh, they have Zarkov, but he's also signed up to 12 million. That's too much. It's too much, especially for a short-term deal. Florida. Of course, Halischuk returns to 9.3 mil for 7 years. Of course he returns to 87 overall. Because why wouldn't he? As soon as you trade him, he's back. He's a DFD, but we're not getting him back right as soon as we traded him. Oh, baby. Okay. This might be the move. This Lowe guy, Skylar Lowe, 86, 21. That's interesting. Not quite as interesting as an Arizona defenseman, but that's interesting nevertheless. Minnesota does not have defensemen. Montreal doesn't have defensemen. Nashville don't have defensemen. New Jersey Don't have defensemen. Islanders. Don't have defensemen. Rangers. They have Herbert, but 11 million for a defenseman is too much. Ottawa. Don't have defensemen. Other than Brandstorm, but like he's old. Whoops. Philadelphia. Don't have defensemen. Pittsburgh. Ooh. 87-21. 10 mil for 5 years. Not bad. Oh, two-way defender. Never mind. Not as good as other options. Plus his contract is a little bit expensive. Nikulin would be interesting. 86-19, 1 mil for 1 year. And has an extension. The extension is a bit expensive. 10 mil at 7 years. But it might be worth it. St. Louis. Don't have defensemen. Lightning. They don't have defensemen. Because Sergachev is too old by this point. He's way too old. Not worth it. Toronto. I'm guessing they have no defensemen. Yeah, Liljegren is too old, and the rest of them don't have any defensemen. Canucks. Quinn Hughes, of course, but he's getting old. Other than that, pretty much no one. Vegas. Pretty much no one. Capitals. No one. Jets. They have this guy, Letang, but he's too expensive. Ducks. Oh yeah, that just brings us back to the Ducks. All right, so, oh boy, the options are tempting. Oh, hey, Pat. Pat, we're trying to figure this Antropov situation right now. See, basically, we have the Antropov situation. It's either we trade another player and then keep Antropov, which I don't think we should do, given that he's 16 million. Or we trade Antropov, cut our losses, get a defenseman, get some first rounder picks, and then hope for the best for the future. So looking through the options, I already sifted through all the options. The best options seem to be, and I'll show you right now because I pinned them all to my watch list. If you're allowed to check the watch list during the season. I don't think so. Maybe in player search. Yeah, watch list. All right, so I have pinned all the best options in my opinion. It's these three guys. Nikulin from San Jose, Lowe from LA Kings, or Riley Smith, or this Smith guy. I'm leaning towards Smith just because he has a nice long-term contract with a nice cheap K hit, and he's medium elite. They're all medium elite, and they're all young, 21, 21, 19, respectively. But I don't know whether to take. I don't know which one to take along with first rounders. Pat, Old Man Sports, you here? Because we already discussed with Slim, and which option do you like better, Slim? Which defenseman do you like better? Between the three I've selected here. Riley Smith, Swen Low, Nicolin. I could also use the find trade button to find like preliminary options as well. I might actually do that as well. Hold on, let me actually do that. Find trade, Antropod. No trades found, even with an open block. With no open block, yeah. Basically, no one wants to trade for him because they think he's too expensive. So we have to do the work on our own. And looking on our own, the three guys I watch listed, the three guys that appealed to me was these three guys. Nicolin, Lowe, and Smith. I don't know between which. The Smith dude. Oh, okay. So you're also leaning towards my train of thought. Because my train of thought is, why get Nicolin and Swen Lowe? Because they're probably going to have the same problem of wanting too much money next year. Whereas Riley Smith, you can have him for 5 years. And then after that, you can assess like how he is and stuff. Like, sure, he's a bigger downgrade than Swen Lowe and Nicolin, but one overall difference isn't too much. Then again, Nicolin is extended already. And if I'm going to be honest, the extension isn't too bad. Look at this. 9.9 million for 7 years. Sure, it hurts short term, but he's 86 overall at 19. You want, actually, I might ask the Discord server again. I'll be right back while we get some responses. Did we get any responses? Get the dude on the Sharks. Oh, so the Nicolin guy? Yeah, I like him too. I'm deciding between Nicolin and Smith. I don't know who to take between Smith and Nicolin. I like them both. No, because hear me out, right? Nicolin, sure, he's 2 years older, but sure, Smith is 2 years older, but 5.745 locked up to 5 years, right? It's a much cheaper cap hit, and we'll probably be able to get more first rounders, right? Whereas for Nicolin, we get we get the better defenseman, but we get less first round picks. And right now we are contending window, but I would say Nicolin is probably the better choice, but 10 million. 10 million. I don't know. I don't know. 10 million or 5 million. See, and because both of them are DFDs. Both of them are DFDs. Smith is a DFD too. Right? Both of them are DFDs. So both of them are good. Both of them are exactly what we need. It's a question of who do we need more? You keep an eye on the chat. I'm gonna eat dinner while the video is going. Who fit Pavs better? That's a good question, honestly. I don't know their team fit. Let me see who fits better. Let me at least try and see who fits better. Oh, there we go. Nicolin is according to the contracts. Nicolin fits on D pairing 1, which is perfect, and he fits on penalty kill 1 and 3-man penalty kill 1, and that's perfect. Let me see the fit of the other defenseman. Hold on. Oh, he fits none. Smith fits none. I think that probably decides it. Lowe fits on defensive pairing 1. But I think he's the worst choice when compared with Nicolin. You know what? I'm gonna also tell that to the Discord. Yeah. The Sharks guy is definitely my pick now. Yeah, I agree with you, Slim. But you know what? Let's get more opinions. Till then, my parents are calling me for dinner. I will cut this part out, but I'll eat dinner really quick, come back, edit the dinner out of the stream later, and then we'll continue. Just to get more opinions, Let's not do it yet. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back, Slim. Slim? I'm back. Are you here? All right, you're still here. Nice, man. All right, so let's make the deal. Let's make the deal. For the San Jose guy. Did the Discord people say anything? I don't think so. Okay. I'm just waiting for hands to dry up. I just washed my hands. Yeah, no, I agree. Nicolin seems like the best option when you look at everything. Thanks for the tip, to see the team fit. That was very good. Who else is watching though? It says 3 people are watching. I guess Pat left his computer on because he isn't talking. Usually he does talk, but he isn't talking. But it seems like he's watching, maybe. Probably. I don't know. Okay, let's trade for Nico. So what we want to do is we want to trade for him. And we're going to give up Antropov. And then we're going to squeeze first rounders. Oh no! You're kidding me. No! After all that, we can't even trade it? After all of that, we can't even trade him because he has an RFA thing. Oh. What if we sign him, trade him? We should sign and trade him, right? Like, we'll match the offer, then we'll trade him. Because I don't like... See, I like the four first-round picks, whatever, but we're contending. So we need a defenseman back, right? Yeah, that's the best. So in order to make space for Antropov, let's deal someone else first. So let's deal, say... Let's deal maybe Kyle Sloan. Or someone. And then do the Antropov deal. Okay, so first we got into a trade. Is the question. Pat, can you help us with this? Wait, hold on. How much battery does my thing have? My controller? Doesn't say. See, because I have the controller on charging as well. Pat, who would you say we deal? I'm gonna scroll through all the guys that we can potentially trade. I'm thinking we trade Kyle Sloan. He has a big contract. Like, yeah, Slim wants me to trade Dubois, but he's the captain, and he's been with us for 14 years. I don't think we should trade him. I think we should respect Pierre Dubois. Like, I get what Slim is saying. Pat, I know you're also watching TV, but I need your help here, my friend. Who do we trade? Because, see, I'm eventually going to be trading Antropov. I think we just can't keep him. But, actually, wait. If I were to sign and trade him, yeah, signing and trading him is definitely the move. You can't have a 16 mil player, no matter what. But I need to make enough space to actually sign him so that I can do the sign and trade. Because, like, the 4 first-round picks as compensation is very tempting, but Minnesota is pretty good in this franchise mode. And, like, as you know, Pat, we're still trying to compete. So I don't think it really makes sense for us to just take 4 first-round picks. So what if we do a sign and trade for that Nicolin guy, and first-round picks? But in order to do that, we first have to match the offer. And that can only be done by trading one of these players. What would you say, Slim? Who would you trade? I mean, other than Pierre-Luc Dubois, who would be your second choice to trade? No, but if I trade a guy who's not in the 80s yet, remember, the whole purpose of trading a guy is cap issues, right? We're trying to make enough cap to sign Antropov, so we can't trade a guy who is not in the 80s yet because he'll be on his ELC. That's why we gotta trade someone who's actually a player. So it's either we trade Kyle Sloan, who in my opinion has a better contract, or we trade or rather, it's either we trade Joshua Sharma, who in my opinion has a better contract, or Kyle Sloan, who has a worse contract, or Henrik London. Remember? Because Henrik London wants 10 mil. No, but we don't have any of those guys. All 70 guys, like, they all have ELCs. And or like they're not expensive. We need to make 4 mil of cap space. That's not gonna happen magically. It's not. So who would you trade? Would you trade Kyle Sloan or would you trade Henrik London? London, right? Because remember, London is an RFA and he also wants like a ton of money, like 10 mil. Oh, wait, but that wouldn't make space right now. Oh, geez, this just gets complicated and complicated. Yeah, maybe we'll have to trade both, actually. Will we? Would that be overkill? Because if I trade London and I trade Kyle Sloan, then what would that do? I guess we capitalize on their values, right? We get London, we get a forward for him. We get Sloan, we get a forward for him. And then we trade Antropov for a defenseman and first round picks. So we're going to be loading up on forward / first round picks and like a defenseman as well. Yeah. Yep, okay. Let's trade them both. Starting with Henrik London. Oh man, this is a massacre. Okay. So what are we thinking? There's a lot more forwards, obviously, than stuff than other players. Ooh, I love Noah Delfro on this contract. Okay, we'll pin Throfro. And then we'll look at like similar players. Baumnick. Boston. Jensen wouldn't be bad. 4 mil, 2 years. No, 2 years. Rather have a more long-term guy. Petit wouldn't be bad. Calgary. Carolina. Blackhawks. Colorado. Maybe this Bolton guy, if he's locked up long term. No, he isn't. Augustinov is a really nice contract, but it's just for one more year. Parler's always up plenty of forwards. But they're all on bad contracts. Florida. Ashton Hayes, getting back Ashton Hayes wouldn't be bad. He's locked up to a nice deal. Kings. They have plenty of forwards, but very expensive ones. Minnesota. Nemian wouldn't be bad. No, he's not locked in for a long time. Montreal. No. Nashville. Ooh, De Silva wouldn't be bad. Oh, 1 year. Never mind. New Jersey. No one. Islanders. Love Oman Steel, but 1 year. Yeah. New York. Senators. Philadelphia. Pittsburgh. Huh. I completely missed this defenseman. Oh, wait, two-way. Never mind. Maybe the Slander guy wouldn't be bad, but 2 years, I don't know. San Jose. St. Louis. Tampa, they would love to give up players, but they don't have nice contracts. Actually, Wolski isn't too bad, but he's 31, wrong side of 30. Toronto, they would like a guy like London. Ooh, Olsen, nice contract. 1 year though. All the nice contracts are never long term. Canucks. Nope. Vegas. I'm not sure. Capitals. Jets. Definitely not a lot there. And that brings us back to the Ducks. Okay, so now we look at the watch list. Let's search, watch listed. I think the best option is probably Noah Toffol. Bring back Noah Toffol. Yeah, he looks like the best option. Okay. You gotta trade, you will be over the cap. There are a few forwards in free agency. I don't think there are, but I can check. Because remember, we simmed up to August, and by August, like, all the free agents pretty much run out. Yeah, all the forwards have run out. Everyone has run out. All the free agents are done, pretty much. So I guess we go and reunite with an old friend, Noah Toffol. We traded him a couple of years ago, but I think it might be time to reunite with him and get some first round picks back. Here we go. That's a beautiful contract compared to London's new contract, anyway. And when we trade, we get some first round picks. What do you say, Anaheim? Okay, trade rejected. Fair enough. Take out one first, rejected. Take out one first, rejected. Take out another first, rejected. Even for one first, that's it? Really? Huh. Interesting. I wouldn't take it straight up. I need something. Not even a second rounder. Alright, screw you, Anaheim. Let's try someone else who we watch listed. Ashton Hayes, maybe a reuniting with Ashton Hayes could be in order. And he has significantly much less value, so he should get us nice first round picks. Here we go. Trade rejected, fair enough. Trade rejected, fair enough. Trade rejected, fair enough. One first, though. Oh, we can't afford the RFA player, yada, yada, yada. This is a real pickle. This is some pickle that we've gotten ourselves in. Maybe we can go for Baumnick. But for Baumnick, we are going to have to give up more than just London, I believe. I don't think they would take that straight up, yeah. We can't give up the Tampa Bay first. They're terrible. Let's give up our first round pick. No, let's try a third. No, let's try a second. What would you say? Rejected? Okay. How about we give you a first? Washington's first. Rejected. We give you our first. Rejected. We give you a first this year and a second next year. Man. Last offer, all right, trade accepted. We get Kirk Baumnick, and we trade Henrik London and 2 first rounders, but I think it's worth it, unfortunately. So there's our first casualty. Henrik London, you were supposed to be the future, but you didn't end up being the future. Now, the next guy we also need to trade is Kyle Sloan. This is a definition of the price of a dynasty. All right, let's start with Anaheim again. Try and get our boy Noah Threlfall back. Oh, they would be over the league minimum salary cap. Yada, yada, yada. Same with Arizona. Boston could take him and they want him. But who do they have? Like, who do they even have for cheap? No one. Boston is a train wreck of a franchise. The only way I would take a deal from them is for first round picks. Honestly, that might be worth it, but first I'd like to see at least if I can get a nice player in return. Maybe the Blackhawks is... No. Man, we're trying to escape from this situation, and it is not working out nicely so far. Screw it. We're just going to take the first round picks from Boston. We know they're bad. But you know who else is bad? Toronto. Where are you, buddy? Pittsburgh, San Jose, Toronto. Give us your first rounder and I'll be happy. In fact, give us more than your first rounder. Oh, come on. Would have more than 45 skaters in the organization. Okay. We'll just first take these first rounders, you know. Alright, now that we have these first rounders, what's your lowest value player? We'll take him on. You've signed this guy, Pandolfo. Sure, give him to us. How about that? Rejected. Remove one first, what would you say? Rejected. Remove another first. And give me a second instead. And a third instead. And a second of next year. Still rejected. Remove the second. Still rejected. Remove the other second. Trade accepted. Thank you, Toronto. I guess. So now that we've traded Carl Sloan, now that we've traded Henrik London, we now have enough cap to go out there and match Minnesota's offer for Antropov. There we go. We're going to match this offer. We're getting Antropov back. There we go. And now we're going to trade him. We're going to trade Antropov now. And what we're trying to get out of Antropov is, first of all, oh wait, we'll have to retain some salary in order to make it work. Rip, we can't even do it. In that case, Minnesota, I guess you'll have your way. Or should we take on a bad San Jose contract as well as retain? This is some real tough stuff we're going through this episode. This is a nightmare. Or do we just keep Antropov? Screw it. But then that screws us next year, and the year after that, and the year after that. Doug Wilson? San Jose? No, but they don't have the cap space. Unless I retain and take on one of their contracts, which I really don't want to do. Keep them? Just keep him. You know what? That might be the move. But let me see. Let me see if there's something I can do about it. Let me at least see. Because see, then we have 20 mil that we can retain. Like let's say San Jose, right? First they'll give up Nicolin, right? We would still have 20 mil in cap space. So we can easily take on one of their bad contracts to get them back on the. No, but we would have to take like a $12 million contract. Yikes. Not sure I want to take a $12 million contract. Yeah, I don't see it working with San Jose then. It's got to be someone who's closer. Maybe if we rob Tampa Bay and take like their first round picks for like the future. Tampa Bay is awful, god awful. What if we do that? Rather than do it with Minnesota, we do it with Tampa Bay. Because they can actually take the contract. So can Winnipeg, but they aren't even that bad. Boston is really bad too. Keep Antro, not just keep Antro, Addy, don't do it. But we need forwards. We've lost so much of our forward core trying to keep Antropov. But then again, I only see. Yeah, you know what? You're right. If it's gonna be a deal, it's not gonna be a deal before the season. It's gonna be like a draft day deal, right? Because then I can actually draft a player and then have him straight away come into the lineup. Yeah. That's a better idea. So we'll keep on to Antropov's massive contract this year. And then I guess we'll do other things. Right? Right? Slim. Slim? Okay. I'll do it for you, buddy. I'll do it for you. All right. So now we need to see who is going to be on the team and see if we need to sign some people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We really don't have much offensive depth anymore. We lost a lot of it trying to keep on to him. But we do have some players in the system that could potentially move up. Not saying they would, but could. In the system, we have plenty. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, defensively, we're not even that great either. We lost a lot of our depth. We did. We lost a lot of our depth. We made some major sacrifices for this. But there are players who might be ready. There's no one in free agency at this point anyway. Let's just sim to next season. This might be the true end of the dynasty. Because before this, sure, we were on the decline, but we didn't lose so many pieces of the core. We had to trade so many players in order to try and do what we wanted. We'll see how the team does, but it might be, we might not be what we used to be. All right, edit lines. Here we go. Kako, Griffith, Dubois, first line. I still agree with that. I still stand by that. Hordichuk, Gibson, Sharma. That's a nice second line. Blue Wayne. Definitely want Balmnick to grow. And then maybe Woolsey comes to the... Nope, never mind. Okay, these are the lines we're gonna run. Unless, are there any scratches? Yes, there are. Let's put up Peterson. All right, so we definitely took a hit. We definitely took a hit in terms of offense. But that, we're still good offensively. Sure, we're not the best, but we're still good. Defensively, yikes, is all I can say. Who are we scratching defensively? Huutonen? Get him in there. Nice. All right, here's what we look like defensively. 89, 94, 85, 81, 79, 78. Gotta say, this is our worst lineup in a long time. Goaltending, though, is very strong still. Dustin Romano, 91 overall, and Edgar Knights, 87 overall. Special teams. I like that one. I like this one. That's a nice power play. 4-man power play. I like it. Penalty kill. I do not like that one bit. Yeah, it's not good anymore, Slim. That's what happens when you... That's what happens when we have to make sacrifices. Okay. Hold on. Let me try and fix this penalty kill. There we go. First line is fixed. Yeah, because I didn't think he'd be tendered. Anyway, bygones are bygones. Let's focus on right now. Oh, man. It's because of the defenseman, ain't it? Antipov, you're going to be playing double shifts. Simple as that. Get Rager in there, that's -1. Remove Dubois. It wasn't 5 mil, dude. It was 10. It was 10 or 7 or 8 mil, something like that. I know I shouldn't have simmed. I should have just taken it. I was greedy. I didn't think people would tender. I didn't think people would do that. But here we are. At least it's good. At least it's good. Is getting tired of winning and winning and winning. This makes things, I guess, difficult again. There we go. That's a +1. And that's a +0. 3-man PK. If you remove Charpentier, put in Rager, that gives it a 0. Nice. And then if you put Griffith, I don't know, Liam Sedin. Nope. Antipov, I don't know. I don't even know. This is garbage. My hope in this team has ran out. I guess we just double shift on the PK. Extras, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, whatever. Shootout, whatever. Goalie scratched is Dika and Lemaire. Good. All right. Going to the AHL team. I've completely quit on the AHL team by now, by the way. I just know that there's certain people we want to grow. Like Part Ekman Larson. Oof. Gotta go Rensfeldt. Luutalainen is 74. Like it is at -3. Oh, no wonder. He's a top 40. Why is he in the AHL? Why is he in the forward core? I don't know. This is a disaster. This is such a disaster. Screw it. I don't care. Honestly, I don't care at this point. I've just lost hope. We have an 88 overall in net in the AHL. What are we doing? Bruh. Options. Let's promote this goalie, Chandler Tiefenson. And then let's trade away Edgar Knights. Captains are going to be the same we've been running with. All right. Okay, let's go trade some more players. Goalies. Bye-bye to Edgar Knights. Oh, come on. Who's another bad team? Toronto is. Perfect. Let's go, Rob. Toronto. Would be over the league minimum cap. Alright, buddy. We can retain it. You would still be over it. Alright. Let's not retain it. Let's take on some cap. Who's a bad contract but is still serviceable? Oof, Tyroning. That would be too much though. Nathan McKinnon. Oh boy. Now it's a these are the contracts that are hurting them right here. Nylander and Marner. I'm not gonna go that extreme. I'm gonna probably pick up a guy like, yeah, the Czak guy. That would work. But just because they are forcing me to take on a player, I will say, you know what, Toronto, give me a third. Oh boy, rejected. Not even for a first, eh? In that case, I may as well just give him to Winnipeg. Come on, Winnipeg. I'll add something. You want draft picks, right? Take a second. What? Okay, you know what? Take a second of the next year. Wow. Still rejected. You're kidding. Here, take a I don't know, take a fourth. Okay, take a third of this year. Trade accepted. Thank you, Winnipeg. Edgar Knights has been traded. Now, in terms of goalies as well, let's get rid of Evan as well. Let's get rid of Evan Hughes. And let's give him to Boston. No, let's give him to Detroit, I guess. Give me your first rounder. Oh, Seattle would have too few goalies. Okay, then we'll just keep him. No big deal. All right. I think this is the best we can do. Let's just sim to regular season. Decline. All right, Slim, you got to see the lineup, buddy. How do you feel about it? How do you feel about the lineup, Slim? Definitely our worst in many years, but that's a cost. That's a cost. You watch Urinating Trees videos. That's a cost that it takes for a dynasty. All right, Slim. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sim only the first 10 days or 10 games. Yeah, because I can't afford. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I will only sim the first 10 games and then do the rest. Oh, you want me to play? Oh, okay. Let's just play one game then. Versus the Boston Bruins. This is perfect then. Here we go. You want me to play, right? Here we go. Our new 98 offense, 92 defense, 93 goaltending. So still pretty strong, especially compared to Boston, who is a pretty bad team. Here we go. You know what? What was that strategy? Where do you go? Where do you go for this strategy? Defensive strategy. No, in real life, it's much better, honestly. Is this it? 1-3-1? The 1-3-1 Tampa trap? I'll play it just for you for this game. Yes? Alright. Let's do it. Whoops. I like my lines. Like my lines very much. Alright, let's do it. Let's hop into this game. Just for you, Slim. And then I'll be wrapping up this episode. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. All right, Clinton Griffith loses a face-off. Clinton Griffith with the puck. Capo takes a shot, saved. Marcus Antropov. Capo. Nope. Quick reflexes. You make one, you make two stops before the puck is cleared away. Passes on top of the
puck starting to play. Looks like he's seen enough.
20 is good, man. I like 20. Alright, Clinton Griffith on the face-off. Loses it again, gets tied up. Isaac Lundstrom, our former player. Easy save for Dustin Romano. Pierre-Luc Dubois, the 35-year-old. Loses a puck, gets it back, and then loses it again. Easy save there for Dustin Romano. The stretch pass goes wrong.
Tapales plays it into the offensive zone. Boston's got the puck against the walls.
Dustin Romano making some clutch saves right now. There we go. Easy save. Charpentier to Hordachuk.
That's a good save. Knocked away.
Vince Gibson, Charpentier, Joshua Sharma.
Takes the feed from the left side.
Hopping in. Oh yeah, Charpentier takes a puck away.
And takes a tour out of the offensive end.
Bragger. Khalil Lissack.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Great heads up play by the defender. Hammers a shot.
Khalil Lissack takes a slap shot. Yeah, makes sense, Slim. Makes sense. It's just for me, I don't think it's quite worth it. Alright, Yavis Bluey on the third line. Wins a face-off. Oh, and he scores! The first goal of the season comes from... The first goal of the season comes from... Who is it from? It's from the rookie, Miles Breger, the defenseman with his first career goal. Joe Pavelski is looking really old. He's got some nice gray hair. That was a terrific slap shot. And we just sniped it. The third line strikes first. Breger to Khalil Lissack to Baumnick. Chris Bell! He scores! That makes it 2-0 Seattle. First goal in his first game. We've got a lot of rookies playing up this season, and if they continue to step up like this, I'm sure we'll do well. Camden Bell with a terrific snipe. That makes it 2-0 Seattle.
Look how happy everybody is around him. The rookie gets his first career goal, and he gets the celebration.
Boston cannot play defense at all. A terrific pass, a terrific shot through the defenseman, lights up the water bottle, and that is his first career goal. Alright, here we go. Yavis Bluey on the face-offs.
Well, whatever nerves he had, they're gone now. He's got one.
Loses a face-off. Alright, to Gunderson. Chris Bell picks it up. He's gonna go, dump and chase. Board pin. Couldn't get there in time, but we get some nice fork check. Khalil Lissack takes away the puck. To Yavis Bluey, to Chris Bell, loses a puck.
Now he takes it over the line.
Easy save from Dustin Romano. Khalil Lissack, Bell.
Bell's got it across the line.
Loses a puck, but that's okay. We'll get possession back.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end.
Carl Hulsey takes it on the diagonal. Sees Liam Sedin. We'll see on the... Oh, what a snipe! What a snipe!
this is taking a long time. Must feel great to get on the board.
From what a goal from Hunter Pulis, who is another player we just got. Nice snipe by him. That makes it 3 rookies getting their goals.
Squeeze on here now, up by 3.
We're up by 3. We're on fire. Kyle Huuttinen gonna dump. Not chase, but dump. Huuttinen sees a puck. To Peterson. Sees a man there. Cooley's, Cooley's almost had the playmaker. Alright, to Ellington, Liam Sedin playing defense. They dump it. We chase it. We pass it to Vince Gibson, to Cooley's. Alright, now we turn back. Pass it to Vince Gibson. To Charpentier, takes a slap shot, juicy rebound. Vince Gibson takes another shot. Marcus Antropov, Charpentier, Antropov with the puck. Joshua Sharma, we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna dump it, and we're gonna just do it like that.
There are rock stars.
There we go. 3-0. Snoop Dogg is going to join us in the house. Clinton Griffith is going to be there for the face-off. He wins a face-off. Antropov to Charpentier. He loses a puck. Clinton Griffith. Dump and chase.
You're in charge of presenting a hockey game tonight for the crowd. How do you present?
Marcus Antropov gets a puck. Capo Caco. He sees some people. Oh, baby! A soft backhander. The Bruins goalie is sucking tonight. George Charpentier scores on the backhand from a nice pass from Clinton Griffith.
Snoop Dogg's winning. All right, you're the party planner for a hockey game. How do you present?
At the end of every quarter, it's got to be a party session, 5-10 minute party session, dancing, good music, celebrating.
Oh, terrific intercept by Capo Caco. We're gonna just dump it there.
Jensen's got on the offensive end.
Boston on a nice Dubois, Romano. Capo Caco with the puck. Loses it. Charpentier playing the D. Vince Gibson. Gonna pass it to Hordichuk. Oh my goodness. William Hordichuk. Oh, saved by their goaltender. Alright. Play D. Khalil Lissac. Nice. Good defense there. And we're gonna get the puck. Joshua Sharma is gonna see the lane. Dump and chase, baby. Oh, almost had Joshua Sharma open for a nice shot.
If you were commissioner for a day, what would you do?
Alright, Reger. Nice little poke check. Loses a puck. Type loose takes a shot. Baumnick. Dump and chase.
As far as finding ways to put the people involved, not put them on the ice, but just
Type loose.
The people like when I watch.
They're gonna dump and chase now.
So finding ways to create.
Baumnick is gonna carry the puck. Ooh, the moves. Oh, almost a terrific single effort from Baumnick.
Ladies and gentlemen, he is the one and the only.
Oh.
Thanks for doing this. Do you want to just say, hey, I watched the rest of the period of your
If you don't mind, I want to occupy this seat and you don't watch some good hockey, man. It's the best season of hockey.
I can assure you we will make room.
Dustin Romano with a nice save. And that makes it 4-0. In the middle of the second period, we're looking really good in our opening game. Our fourth line, Matthias Peterson. Nice pass from him. Wolsey takes a shot. Then we dump and chase on the one-timer. Oh, nice opportunity from a dump and chase, baby.
Good defense.
Lickety split. How? Seattle's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them.
Peterson now ties him up. We win the face-off. We're going to make a pass backwards and pass it right back to Peterson. He's going to lose a puck, but then gets it right back.
Takes the feed.
Nice little block right there. Capo Taco. Peterson doesn't see anyone.
Let's go. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove.
We're going to go for a nice hit to prevent them from dumping and chasing. Then we're going to pass it to Capo Taco. He knows he can't win that, so he dumps and chase, forcing them to hold the puck. We get a nice offensive face-off because of that.
The Lions have to be feeling good about themselves here in the late stage of the second period as they continue to lead big. The frozen biscuits dropped and we are back underway.
All right, Capo Taco has a puck, loses a puck.
Takes the stretch pass here.
Charpentier, they dump and chase. Antropov picks up the puck. Just steamrolls through everyone. Then gets it to Pierre-Luc Dubois. Antropov, he scores! Marcus Antropov. And that is 5-0.
Appreciation is getting at these games. Hey, man, watching person is different than watching at home.
The Lions have put on an impressive offensive display, but equally
We are winning
they
terrifically.
look like they're from a different league. They've dominated
Marcus Antropov. Joshua Sharma. Oh, we were trying to pass it to Hardy Chuck. Vince Gibson up on that D-line. Joshua Sharma coming up big. We're playing the Tampa trap. We're just trapping them, making sure they dump it. And that's the second period over. Up into the third period now. This is a statement victory. The statement is we're still competitors and we are still the greatest dynasty and we can still win the cup. So don't pretend as if we're not competitors anymore. Charpentier, play the D. They have to dump it. They actually chase it though. We pin them. They get the puck back. They dump it again. They chase it again. Wide open man in the slot, but Dustin Romano comes up clutch there. Clinton Griffith. Now we're on a 2-on-1. We miss a pass. Clinton Griffith shoots it behind the net. And then we miss a pass completely. Marcus Antropov picks up the puck. Sees Clinton to Capo Taco. Antropov on the breakaway almost scored again. Clinton Griffith takes a slap shot, and that is covered up by the Boston.
a pretty good decision here with the play starting to break down in front.
Now we need Vince Gibson on the second line, loses a face-off. We went for a nice hit there. Hordichuk, we don't see anything, so we're gonna dump it, and we're gonna chase pin him to the floor. He still could get the pass off. They have some momentum now, but it's far too late for them to make a comeback. Big hit, and then an even bigger hit, but they still get the puck back. Dustin Romano makes a nice save. Khalil Lissack up to Bell. We pass it into the goalie. We get rammed into their goalie. Oh, but Boston snaps the shutout. A nice snipe from Boston. Doesn't mean that they're winning the game, but that breaks the shutout.
Yeah, they do, and I think what they can look forward to is the buzzer is closer to the end of the game. You read there, huh?
Nice hit. We get the puck back. Rugger to Bell. He's gonna dump it in. We dump and chase, but we still lose a puck, but we get it back. But then we couldn't complete the pass. We are completely still forechecking. Now we're shutting down their lanes, and then they have to dump it in. Baumnick now with the almost snipe saved by the goalie. Our fourth line, our worst line by far, is on the ice now. They lose a face-off, of course. Kutunen playing D. Liam Sedin gets a puck. Peterson just dump and chase, baby. Dump and chase. And they pass it.
Slides the puck over. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Here's a short pass to Jensen.
We get the puck back. Oh my goodness. Zone to zone from the defenseman almost. We'll see. Takes a stop shot.
He's got to get this puck on the net. He's got all kinds of time to shoot it. But
we go offside. But just 3 minutes left. I think we're going to win this game. And then I'm going to close this episode up. This was a long marathon of an episode. Marcus Antropov is going to miss a puck, but then make up for it with a massive hit. Capo Caco sees an open lane and gets robbed by their goaltender.
Seattle's up big time here in the late stages of this third period.
Clinton Griffith loses a face-off. Capo Caco is trying to just close the things. They dump it in for the 100th time, but they don't know how to dump and chase. Capo Caco with the puck. Oh, he gets hit, but Clinton Griffith picks it up. Dubois. We miss an empty netter. Capo Caco picks up the puck. Clinton Griffith adds on. That's 6-1. We have pwned Boston completely in this game.
They moved the puck well skated, really forecheck. Well, there's really nothing they haven't done tonight. Boston's got the puck inside the defensive zone and makes the routine save. Puck grab by Koval. Dropped over the open ice. Can't keep from holding it after that hit. Sends it down low. Scoops up the puck down. Handles the puck. Strong use of the body. One-on-one with the goaltender. Chance! Oh, he's got to bury that in his own mind. He's going to kick himself for missing that. And the whistle.
Now we're just goofing around.
And nobody's very happy, James, in a ball game with another whistle. Start, stop. Everybody wants to go home. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Shoots it, sends it out wide. A little bit too hurried with the delivery.
And we take the season opener 6-1. What a game. We got some amazing scoring. We got some amazing defense. We got some good goaltending. We are still here to win a cup this season, maybe. There we go. At home, too, for the fans. Cheering them up, boys. What a victory. Using the Tampa trap. We just absolutely shut them down. Look at all these goals. You have a 2-on-1. You have... Oh, they're going to show the Boston goal, aren't they? Yeah, you have that lonely Boston snipe. You have this nice one-timer goal. Yeah, this amazing setup for the snipe. An amazing 6-1 victory versus the Bruins, and we take it. We outshot them. We outplayed them. That was a nice game. And that is it for this episode. Guys, I will meet you on the next episode. Thank you so much for watching, especially you, Slim. You've been here for pretty much the whole 3 hours. Thank you so much for being there. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.